All right, everyone, welcome to the call. My name is Dominique Barbie, and I have some wonderful guests on here for you tonight. We have Edwin and we have Selena Jackson on here as well. And if you don't know who I am, like I said, I've been basically online for about 11 years, right? And I'm Dominique Barbie. And with this, what you're going to see today is super, super powerful. So I'm not sure if you're familiar with what happened with Bitcoin, which many of you probably are familiar, but I knew about Bitcoin at $400, and I know about Ethereum. My in-law, my sister-in-law, knew about Ethereum at like 34 cents. And I remember I wasn't even living in the house that I'm living in today. I was in a townhome, and my husband came into the room and he said, basically, Ethereum hit 34 cents and blah 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 and this and this. And his parents, he was telling his parents to put their retirement money into crypto, right? And he was going to help them get set up. He told them to put all their money in crypto in their retirement. I'm like, they're not going to do that, but they did put like a little bit. They put like maybe 1,000, maybe 400,000 in there at the time. Bitcoin was like 400. Ethereum was really low. I remember when Ethereum was like $20. It's like $3,000 now. I remember watching a video, and I'll never forget this video. Oh my goodness! And it said, if you have one Bitcoin, you will be a millionaire. And Bitcoin was at like 400, under $1,000 when I saw it. And I was like, wow, that is so cool. And me and my husband were all saying, we need to make sure we have at least one Bitcoin, right? Now, today, Bitcoin is over 80,000 and it hit 100K. My point is, what you're going to see tonight is something that is so ingenious to me. It's so powerful. It's so amazing. If you know anything about crypto or whether you don't know about crypto, you are basically in that position where people was telling people about Bitcoin, and then those people had no idea how it worked. They're like, crypto, is that real? Is that a scam? Is that this? And blah, 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 right? And then lo and behold, Bitcoin ended up blowing up. So what you're going to see is literally a pre-sale coin that is going to be on the market. I'm not going to tell you too much, but I'll say this. I've been in many programs, I've been in many things, and with this system, the way that the owner has been moving and the way that he's been doing things, it's been so huge of a business strategy that's helping the masses make money. So I'm going to introduce you to some of the people who I've been working with, our uplines. I know we're connected. We're high up there, connected to where the owners are, right? Highly connected. This is one of the fastest growing teams in the entire company. Just so you know, we have options available for you for financing and different ways that other teams do not, and we have more information than the normal team. So without further ado, first I'm going to introduce Selena. Selena, you can introduce Edwin. All right, and Selena Jackson. That's her name, Selena Action Jackson. And Selena has been in crypto for years. She's very, very smart in crypto. When my husband was first telling me about crypto, Selena was also telling me about crypto. And one of the coins she told me about, I made $250,000 with that coin. I'll never forget it. And they allowed us to do peer to peer and all this stuff. So it was a whole thing where meme coins is allowing us to do too. Also, she has said over $100,000 per month in the industry. She's super smart, super intelligent. She's one of the best people that I actually know. And when it comes to businesses and just becoming the best you can be, she's really about helping a lot of people. So, without further ado, Selena Jackson, are you on the line?
Yes, I am. Thank you.
Awesome. I'll take it away.
Yes, I got to give it back to Dominique Barbie. I met her some years ago. When I tell you that since I partnered and met this young lady, I don't think I would have ever made as much money as I could have in this industry without the knowledge that I learned from her, the amazing partnership. She's like my like a little sister to me in real life, and an amazing business partner, and we've done made plenty of money together. Okay, so thank you for the introduction. It was amazing. So this is some exciting times we are living in right now, because right now we are living in a time where it's always transition. If you look back through history, from the barter system, then it went to gold and silver, then they created money, right? Then we had the debit card, then it's just so many transitions in history, and technology is always advancing. If I'm gonna give you a little secret, if you always want to know where success is at, and you always want to know where wealth is at, follow technology. I'm trying to tell you, technology is always advancing. Even in medical technology, now we have AI technology everywhere. I'm sure you guys see this everywhere. Everything is turned to AI. They got robots in restaurants now and all that stuff. So the great thing about it is, like she said, cryptocurrency. When we got in cryptocurrency, Bitcoin was just about 400 a coin at the time. She told me, "Hey, you need to get some Ethereum. Ethereum is only 10 cent or 12 cent," and I'm just like, "Okay, I'll get around to it." She kept saying that, "You better get in." She kept telling me. I was like, all right," and then I didn't do it. And next thing you know, Ethereum went up in price, and now Ethereum is three, four, what? How long is Ethereum? Like 3, 4 thousand a coin, six something.
Something now.
Right. So we literally have been living in this cryptocurrency era from
Well,
altcoin.
it's 1,800 now. It was 3,000 like last month. It's 1,800 now, so it's good.
Yeah. Oh, trust me, it's gonna go higher. Okay.
Ethereum
So
is gonna follow Bitcoin. Disclaimer:
yeah,
past practice not equal future results, but listen.
yeah. So when we was at the time when they started coming out with altcoins, that's when they was coming out with Keisha Inu, Shiba Inu, and everybody else knew, and all type of tokens. Dogecoin emerged, and all these coins was in the market. People was investing in them, still investing in them, and now went from altcoins. I literally was putting $500 to $1,000 in the altcoin, and literally before my eyes see it jump from 30,000 to 45,000 in less than 5 minutes. We was like, what the heck? As soon as they release a pre-sale, if you get in on a pre-sale and you catch early entry, your wallets are going to blow up. Do you hear me? And I've seen it happen. I then cashed out thousands of dollars. So guess what? Some people felt they missed that wave, okay? And it was kind of playing a little, consolidating a little bit, nothing happening. Now, boom, here comes meme tokens, right? Meme token is the name of the game now. The Solana network is the hottest, most popular network. And guess what? We have an MG token that is on the Solana network that's getting ready to launch June in June. I don't want to say June 1st, but it's launching in June. So you have a chance to go into, you have a chance to get in while the coin is 10 cents. But this particular way, it's a little bit different than you just going into the market and just buying a coin, which you will be able to do as well. But the most exciting way is what we're getting ready to show you through a company called Meme Games. So now, what I want to do, I want to just do just a small interruption. I want to bring Ed on, and then I'm gonna come back to you, and I'm gonna literally show you what Meme Games look like, how to buy your packages, how it looks, where you can not only buy this meme token early at 10 cents, but you actually get to grow it and to even more tokens, as many tokens as you possibly can before we launch June 1st. So Ed, now I met Ed. When I tell you, this man has literally, when I say schooled us from A to Z, how this company works and how we're going to make the most money this year that we've seen in a long time in the meme token. I know people was probably wish they could have got in early when Trump coin went from 10 cent or $1 a coin, and it jumped all the way up to $70 to $80 a coin. I literally showed some of my team through a training. We went on the blockchain to the Trump token, and I literally showed them where someone put what was like 800 or 1,000 or something dollars. I forgot the exact number, but they made $1.2 million and withdrew it off hardly no money. 16,000 made 1.2 million. Someone else put in $200. They made 3, 4, 500,000. You guys have a chance to come in early and have a chance to have the same possibilities that what happened with that coin. So when I met Ed and he broke everything down to us, he told us the same things that's getting ready to happen. He taught us everything we need to know about this company. And she's like one of the, I was like, it's refreshing to be able to work with a amazing upline leader and his wife that really educate and teach us about what's getting ready to happen with this coin. Without further ado, I want to bring him to the mic and then I'll take back over after that and actually give you guys a visual of what's happening. And come to the mic.
All right. So, Lena, thank you for that intro there. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure for being here tonight. I definitely want to congratulate you guys. If this is your first rodeo in crypto, or whether if it's not, I highly encourage for everyone to get started. I've been part of other types of pre-sales, and just like Selena said earlier, you can definitely make a lot of money in this industry, especially when it's a pre-sale. And it's not what you know, it's who you know, and it's all about timing. So anybody that comes in at the right time can make a whole lot of money. I've seen coins go from 1 cent all the way up to 40 cents in a matter of 1 week, 48 hours, 72 hours. And obviously, depending on the level of investment that you're going to make, is going to give you the appropriate income. I was an early adopter back in 2012 with Bitcoin when it was 12, $13. And I was just fascinated by the technology because at the time when Bitcoin hit $25, I remember purchasing a Starbucks gift card and utilizing Bitcoin. So I sent the money over to the gift card and I literally purchased it and I was blown away. I said, this is literally the future. And I was basically promoting Bitcoin, and there was a lot of skeptics that were non-believers, but long and behold, I mean, you never would have imagined that Bitcoin would have hit 100,000, over $100,000. So now a lot of people think that it's too late, but it's actually not too late, because when Bitcoin hits $500,000, then you'll be wondering, okay, it is too late now, because you can still buy fractions of a Bitcoin. You can still buy and take advantage of coins that are still at a couple cents. So with the MG token, we're anybody that joins this platform, exclusive pricing will be delivered for 10 cents a coin, which is incredible. So we have the opportunity to get the coins now for 10 cents. You can increase the amount of MG tokens just by playing the 3 games, and Selena will go a little bit more in detail, so that you can see the visual of how things are played and how easy the games are. So it'll be airdropped by June 1st. Every coin will hit $1, and this will definitely be a decentralized meme token. It's not an ICO. This is not a coin. This is literally a meme coin, and it's not considered a security. Okay, so meme tokens are basically like a collectible, right? If you ever bought a baseball card, a basketball card, a football card, or a comic book, it's more of a collectible, and it's going to be based off of the demand of how many people are purchasing this token, right? So we already have a community of individuals that are playing the meme games token. So every single time that we play the games, we're generating MG tokens, and the fact that we're actually generating these tokens prior to even being listed on the exchange is extremely powerful, because we will have the opportunity to make a whole lot of money. So that being said, I am going to also introduce my wife, Barbara. She's definitely a go-getter, a huge, tremendous leader, and I'm really proud of her because this is actually her first cryptocurrency company that she's ever joined. She's always supported me in everything I've ever done before, but she's literally my business partner and my partner in crime here. So that being said, Barbara, just say a couple words and a testimonial real quick, and then we'll hand it over back to Selena.
Thanks, babe, for the introduction. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for giving this Meme Games an opportunity and for joining the call to hear what it's all about. So, just to kind of add on to what my husband said, so I am his new business partner, and unfortunately, I kicked out his old one. So that he had a business partner for approximately 15 years. And like he said before, I had never joined him in anything, but when he took me to see the owner, Eric, the CEO, I heard his vision, I seen it, I believed it, and I was all in. And like I said, I've never joined Ed in anything. And here I am building an empire with him, and it's been nothing but great things. The other thing that I wanted to mention is continue sharing this opportunity because it is so tremendously it's an opportunity that unfortunately a lot of people will not see. And they either see it or they don't. And here is just a tip, considering that I've supported my husband for so many years. Don't focus on trying to convince people. That's a waste of time. Focus on finding those yes, those who see it, those who want to build their own empire. This is all about helping people. When you, it's if helping you helps me. And that's great in itself because we're helping each other in building a community and helping ourselves get rich. We need to let go of that negativity that unfortunately I think we've been brought up with. It's just unfortunately generational curses, and we need to break them. And we need to let go and surrender to all of that negativity that unfortunately has been ingrained in our minds, and we need to be open. So I'll say it again, don't focus on the people that you can't convince. Move on to the yes person. Move on to the yes person. If you get 5 no's, don't worry about it. You'll find your yes. And here's one other thing, my husband is relentless. Relentless. He will not ever give up. I've heard him talk to so many people and he's heard so many no's, but out of those no's, that just fuels him to find his yes people. And that's why he is so successful. And if you have a significant other that you can bring on board and help you build this empire, I highly suggest it. I highly suggest it. So, cheers to continuing this business. Join as soon as possible. You do not want to waste any time. Do not waste any time. So, thank you so much for having me and my husband. Selena, I'll give it back to you.
Thank you, Barbara, with your amazing self.
You're very
Welcome. Okay. So now, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a screen share and I'm going to take you into the world of Meme Games. We'll get a chance to go in the back office and see exactly what's happening and why we are super excited, okay? So I'm going to actually share my screen, start broadcast. And here we go. I was actually looking at the PowerPoint before we do it. So here it is, Meme Games, right? The beautiful part about it is that you see where it says MG tokens? Those are how many tokens I have for now in my wallet, right? So this is what we do. We literally play games. Like these are actual meme tokens in the market. I can literally click on the charts where it says more info, and it'll show me exactly what's happening with that meme token, which somebody bought in and they dropped it like it's hot. So if I look at that meme token, when I was playing the game, for anyone that knows a little bitty tiny something about the Forex market, this is a Forex chart, and it lets you know in the green when the market, the coin price is going up and when it's going down. Okay. So then that was the one on the left. I clicked on the one called Max. Now let's go check out this one, which is called Faithful. It's doing the same thing. Well, actually, what happened earlier, meme tokens actually was doing really good. They was actually going up in price. Ed called me and he was just like, "Did you see meme tokens?" I think what happened in the market, Ed? You said it had went down or crashed, but the meme tokens was going up in price.
Correct. So market, as you guys already know, market has been crashing tremendously, stock market, crypto market, but the meme coins, the that in specific industry has also been keeping its value. I mean, at first it did crash a little, but it's starting to pick up, and I do see a lot of greens for sure. So take advantage of it. See, look at that 10% right there.
Yes. So what we do is, I wish I wouldn't have played the game, kept left one open so I can show you guys how to actually play a game. Maybe someone who hasn't played the game, we might can demonstrate. But I actually play the games. The great thing about it is that you can play the game to do what? Win MG tokens. These MG tokens are going on the market June 1st. So let's say, for instance, I have 4,495 tokens. Now the MG coins is what we use to play the games. You can send MG coins to what we call gamers, and these gamers can play. You can send it to them for free, and they'll have a trial where they can actually try it out and see how it works, win some tokens. We want to win some MG tokens. So if where it says grayed out, where it says play again, that would actually be green. You would push that button 3 times and you are in the game. So the game is like, see who can get to the top 10% on the gaming boards, right? So right now I'm 23% from the top. You got to be in the top 10%. So if you see any numbers that's highlighted in pink and it says 1%, 2%, like you're about to see right here on this game that I played, I'm at 1%. I'm in the top 1%. Gaming for now, anyway. So guess what happens? You see what say potential MG tokens? 1,000. If I win this game, after usually the games go, how many hours I got left on this game, Ed? Where is it at? This one is called leaderboard rank. What is it called? Which token is that? Was that the
So
ski ski?
So that
What they?
that right there shows that you've got 8 hours left on that.
Oh, please stay at 1% for 8 hours. Please stay at 1%. You know I would get 1,000 tokens. I should go see if I'm on the leaderboard. So what happens? You have something called a leaderboard, right? You'll see who's the top gamers in the company, right? So right now, if you go here, this says top gamers within the last 24 hours. Am I on the leaderboard yet? No, but I'm gonna make sure they get to stay where it's at so I can hit that leaderboard. Okay, it's
Yeah,
kind
you
of fun.
got 8 hours left. Hmm.
So guess what? The beautiful part about it is that whether I win this game or not, guess what's gonna be happen? I'm gonna show you guys the different packages you can come on to get not only a gang of MG tokens, depending on which package you come in at, but depending on the package will show you how much you would make per day. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna literally go over to resources. I'm going to click on the deck, right? So I'm gonna maximize it for you. I think is right. Did they keep it on here? Right here, the challenge. Can y'all see that? So we have different packages that you can come in, and each package is going to reward you with MG tokens. When I say it's going on the blockchain, that's a big mega deal. So we have different packages starting from the founder package, 1-star founder. If you look right here, 1-star founder, 2-star founder. These are the prices that it costs to get in. But the great thing about the company, what they have done is they let you come in for 50% of this price, where you can put 50% down, right? And you can pay in, go to the person who invited you, and you go and you tell them which package you want to put. So for 1-star founder, you will only need 500 to put down. 50% of that 500 will go to the company to add continuous liquidity to the coin that's going to be on the blockchain. And the other 50% is a peer-to-peer, right? Peer-to-peer, which we'll explain in a bit. But this pays you $50 a day when you would go into something called an ambassador wallet, which I will show you in a second. Now, let's say you was on this 1-star founder. Are they gonna get 1,000 MG tokens? Or 500?
I'm sorry, I was muted there.
For
Yes.
1-star founder, would they get 1,000 MG tokens, or would they get?
They'll get, if they sign up now because of the promotion, they'll get 1,000 MG tokens.
Only until
So
only
until Monday, actually.
And then it would go to 500.
Yeah,
right?
and then it'll go to 500 exactly. Right
You're
now
gonna
it's
get
double.
the token amount. You still gonna, when you play the games, every day you play the games, you're gonna play 3 games a day. You're gonna get $50 a day. Guess what? You're going to, by the time June hit, whatever is your ambassador wallet after you, it's like they have like challenge rules, right? It's really easy to follow, but you'll be able to also buy MG tokens from what you get, what they call a rank bonus every day, where you get daily pay for playing the games, and they're gonna reward you in ambassador wallet coins, which can be applied towards MG tokens as well. So you got a couple of ways to get MG tokens, right? 2-star founder, you will only need 1,000 down. And what the company does for the other 50% that you owe, they would take it out of your daily pay. So 10 days it would take, let's say if you were doing 2,000, they would take the other half of the 2,000, because they let you come in with 50% down, and you would get $100 a day. So in 10 days, you will have the other 1,000, and the company will take it out of the wallet. Now you are paid in full for that package. 3-star founder pays you, we'll just keep it right here. 3-star founder pays you $150 a day. 4-star pays you $200 a day. 5-star founder, which I came in at, pay you $300 a day. Director, gold director, all these amazing ranks pay you, and they just added a brand new rank that actually paid you 1,000 a day. But this is the prices that you put half down, and the half will come out of your coins, so you don't have to pay the full amount. Because when I tell you these coins is going to have some value. Now, let's say you wanted to bring someone in. Let's say you came in, for example, as a 5-star founder, right there. If you brought someone in, you're gonna get 5-star founder $300 a day. But when you bring someone in at the same rank that you are at, I'm using one as an example, you also gonna get a check match of 50%. So you're gonna get $150 a day along with your $300 a day. Every time they play the game. They play the game, you get $150. You play the game, you get $300 a day. And because I explained one, you can pretty much understand how the rest of them work. So the great part about it is that if you are an Affirm or Klarna user, or you can come in with debit card or credit card, you can actually get something called buying power, and you can literally sign up with meeting games with those options as well. If you don't have that amount right now, you can do a monthly payment to be able to come in at the game at a higher package, so you can get a lot of money. When the coin hits in June, you'll literally be able to go to that Affirm Klarna and just wipe that out. Like, I don't need it. I'm done, right? So, or you can come in with cryptocurrency, debit card, all that. So, let me show you. So I came in, I am now a gold director. I make $750 a day. So if I go to my wallet right now, my ambassador wallet, in 23 minutes, I'm going to get paid $750 because I brought other gamers and ambassador in. This is yesterday. I got my rank up bonus of $750. The people that came in under me, they also are gold directors, so I get $375 check match for them. This one, she came in at a different rank, so I get $150 check match. Whatever package they come in, I get a check match for that. You see, April 3rd, someone came in as a 5-star director. I get $250. And every day they play the games, I get that matching bonus. So that is amazing. What does it do? It makes you get more money per day. Right now, I'm over $2,500 a day in coins. That's why my wallet is so fat right now. I am literally got something going, this big marketing campaign where I'm getting ready to sell all that out. So far, since I have been in mean games, this is how much I have earned so far. I got $2,650 yesterday. I have totally earned $181,750 since I've been in this meme games. I have literally cashed out over $30,000. Some of this goes towards something called a reserve pack. So this is how the reserve pack works. You see on the home page where you see these coins, 39,465 MG coins. So what I do, when you play the game, let me go back to the wallet. They have something called a reserve pack where you would have to, hold on. So how it works is that you need MG coins to play the games every month, right? So what the company does is they say, let's say for instance, let's go back to the chart. I'm sorry. I don't want to be all over the place. Let's go back to the chart. Let's say right here again, you came in at 1-star founder. For the first 30 days, they're going to take the first 10 days, they're going to take of any of these packages, they're going to take your other 50%, because before people had to come in at full price, and trust me, they was paying them, right? So after they take their 50%, now you have to have a reserve pack where it's going to buy your coins for people to play games. You can send the games, you send people tokens, you can have 20 people come in, you can have your grandkids come in, your family members, to see how it works, and then they like it, they have a chance to win MG tokens. So this is what you call a reserve pack, where you have to take $1,000 every single month to be able to buy your MG coins to play your games. The MG coins is what we use to play the games right here, right? The MG tokens is what you win from playing the games. Or when we launch in June, you'll also be able to, what I showed you in the ambassador wallet, you'll be able to even buy, like I can buy $50,000 worth of MG tokens. Oh my Lord. Do you know how much coins I would have in the market? What my potential would be? How much of 50,000 coins at 10 cents a coin? That's 500,000. Let's do the math. 500,000 coins. Ed told me in companies that's not even close to what we are doing right now, and we have a huge community. How many gamers we got, Ed? Like 30,000?
Yeah, we got over 30,000 gamers right now. Absolutely.
30,000 that is going to be buying with MG tokens, and we got 2 months. What was that goal to hit over 100,000? And
Yeah,
we
we're
will
just barely
do it.
getting started because we still got another 60 days left. So I would say by 60 days, we'll have well over 100,000 people, gamers.
100,000 people coming in to spike the price up. So let's just say I had 50,000. Now the reason I put 500,000 because at 10 cents it's 50,000, right? But when it hits $1, it's gonna go to 500,000 in the market. 500,000 coins, was going to be equivalent to $500,000. Okay, what if that coin hits? What you think? Just give us just a lucky guess. What you think the coin have potential to hit with 100,000 gamers? Ed?
So with 100,000 gamers,
100,000 people, not including the public, that's going to hear about us and go crazy when they find out this pre-sale was at 10 cents.
let's just say it goes up to let's just say it goes from on June 1st, it's listed at $1, right? But let's just say theoretically we got over 100,000 people purchasing the coin, the token. So that can potentially go up within, I would say within 48 to 72 hours, it can hit, let's just say 15 to $25. And that's not even the $100 mark. That's a lot of money.
So let's say it goes to $25. Okay, 500 times 25 is $12 million, right?
Unbelievable.
$12 million off me buying 50,000 of them coins. Let's just do a lower number. Let's say y'all saw
Let's
how
say
much
15.
back office? Y'all saw 4,494. So that's gonna be 44,900 and whatever I said, right? And if it did the same thing and it hit $25 a coin, that's still $1.1 million. So this is what the CEO is doing. Now, this man is genius. This is amazing. Let me tell you a little secret of what potentially can happen because he has a program that he's going to most definitely not let no one come and pump and dump MG tokens with this MG token community. So remember I told you that I was at, let's look in the wallet again. I'm at $750 a day, right? That's how much I see in the rank up bonus, $750 a day, 7 days a week. So let's say I got 750 times 7. That's 5,250. Let's say everyone in the company in Mean Games and 7, whatever rank you are at, you'll be able to do a smart contract withdraw that amount weekly. So 5,250 times 4. You think I mind making 21,000 a month on a coin that is being preserved and saved from being dumped on? 21,000. I love it. Let's say if I was at the next level of what's the platinum? They do $1,000 a day times 7. We have people in the company that at 7,000 times 4 would make 28,000 a month for that main token. Would you rather just have continuous pay, just year for a year or 2 years where you ain't have to fear no one dumping the coin because the CEO is holding 70% of the liquidity, so they won't dump the coin, and you didn't get 1.2 million or something in the wallet that you can just keep. Let's say if it's $1 million, let's just say $1 million divided by 28,000. How many years is that you gonna get that 28,000? 35 weeks times 36 weeks. How long is that? A long time to be receiving that amount of money, right? Am I? If I'm doing saying anything wrong, Ed, correct me right now.
Definitely on point. Mm-mm.
Okay, I just want to make sure. So, who would like to just come in here and play games daily to win MG tokens? Look, I'm at 3%. I got a chance to do $250. Oh, let me tell you one thing. Okay, what we have done too, also, you can win tokens from playing the games. You'll be able to buy from your ambassador wallet that I showed you. You'll be able to buy MG coins that way in May or June, right before the launch. You'll be able to buy some coins with your your ambassador wallet. This is the ambassador wallet. This is where you get your daily pay at. It's a reason. I'm probably sell half of these, but you better believe I'm saying some of this money to buy some of them MG tokens, okay? Seriously trying to buy it. But then I'm gonna get more tokens. I'd rather just try to steal as many as my ambassador as I can so my MG tokens can shoot through the roof. But if not, I'm safe because I got enough accumulated to buy some when it hits the market at 10 cents a coin. So we got something called a simulator. How do the simulator work? Let's just say, for instance, let me look at this coin right here. Let's see what the chart looking like. This one's going down. Now, if I had went into the simulator right around this point right here, where you see this green going all the way up, let's say I had entered to the simulator right here. Oh, I just messed up the chart. Let's say I entered the simulator and that coin went all the way up. Let me just give a little demonstration of how the simulator works. So here is the assimilator. You get a chance to go into the market and learn how to go into the meme token market through the charts and accumulate even more MG tokens for yourself. Here we go. So they got a coin called Retardio. Retardio charts is looking okay. Or you could pick any of these coins. Dolan Trump. What the heck is that? So let's just say, for instance, I want to simulate. I want to grow my tokens. So how many MG tokens of my MG tokens am I going to put in there to play? Let's say if I did, let's say I did 130, right? I can hit, you must swap in at least one MG token. Oh yeah, do it. I'm going to simulate it, right? They're going to charge me a fee and boom, I believe is in the market. Let's see, it's loading. Let's see if it took it. The best way I really do it from, to be honest, okay, there we go. So now if I scroll down to the bottom, it let me know that my coin is in the market right now. You go to your meme coins, you let it grow. If you want to take it out the market, you would click swap out and it'll take it out the market. Now, I put in, just for demonstration purposes, the name of this coin was Retardio. So let's go see if Retardio's on my homepage. I hope I wasn't retarded to put it in the wrong coin. Retardio. Is Retardio? There we go. So let me look at the chart for Retardio. Woo! I have a pretty good chance of winning some coins. So look at the chart. You see where's that green? Oh, it just went up in the market, right? So I'm going to keep that in there for a minute because it's trending up right now. That was a pretty good pick. I think actually they put the top coin that's doing some good trending in the market at the top. I'm gonna find out, but right now it's going up. Okay. If I look at, I'm on the 1 minute chart. Let's look at the hour chart. Okay, well, Maybe now look at the 15-minute chart. 15-minute chart looking pretty good. Look, we might get a little play out of that, right? Might get a little play out of there. So right now it's going up, okay? The 1-minute chart let you know what's going up. So right now I might keep it in there for a bit. I might just, and to show you that this is a real MG token, these are real tokens in the market. I'm actually gonna go to Retardio meme coin, and voila, it's on CoinMarketCap. Like it's trending up. These are real coins in the market that's in our back office, right? You can actually probably go in. It's on CoinGecko. You can see the live chart. These are real meme tokens on the market. This ain't none. This just fake or nothing. These are real coins. You can look at the chart, and you can see that they probably finna trend up a little bit. CoinGecko. So I'm gonna keep it in there for a second and see if I win some more MG tokens to add to my wallet. Okay, more MG tokens. So just to let you know, you can look up any of these MG tokens. You can actually go see if they have a community. See if you can even put some Solana on your wallet, and outside of meme games, even win some real cash off of some of these MG tokens. Okay. This one. And for the most part, it's really easy. Whether you win or lose, the great thing about it, when you play the games, whether you win or lose, if you're not in the top 10%, you're still going to get your 100, 200, 750, or $1,000 a day anyway. Anyway, so is anything else I need to see how they took from my MG tokens because I got it trading in the market. So I hit 4,494. So now I got 4,362. Let's just say for example purposes, if you wanted to take it out. So I'm going to go back to the simulator, right? I'm going to go to the bottom. I'm going to swap it out. Swap out. Do I want to swap out? Yes. Swap out successful. Boom. Did I lose some tokens? Probably yes, only because I got out a little bit too early, but I wanted to demonstrate for example purposes how it works. Make sure, but what I should have did was kept it in, but I'm gonna just wait now. I'm gonna see if I get in the top 10. I'm 2%. I'm still in the top 10, right? 1%. I'm holding strong. And then play the games. It's fun. And you have fun just winning tokens galore that is going to pay you so much money is gonna just be crazy. So I'm gonna stop screen share. Do anybody have any questions? Anybody have any questions? Look at y'all. Let's see. I'm reading some of the comments.
Yeah, hello.
Yes.
Yeah, my question is I realized that there was a Solana address there and it's not there anymore. Is there any other way that you can pull your money out?
No, we're doing okay. This was I'm sorry. So what we do is something called peer to peer. Are you familiar with peer to peer?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. So when you want to once you grow your tokens to profit in your ambassador wallet, you can do it two ways. You can share with people to have them give them the opportunity to also have a chance to get some really nice income in June. They can take a summer vacation. You probably can put some money up for your kids' college fund, all type of things, right? So what you do is once you go into profit and you get you increase your daily pay, you can actually bring people in, and it's peer to peer is that you can sell them the packages, right? And you would get profits that way. And June, when they go into the market, you will be able to withdraw once we hit the blockchain.
or once you reach the blockchain. But for right now, there's no withdrawal.
It's peer to peer. It's the only way you would.
On the period. You see, what the problem I'm having is that I cannot introduce somebody to something that they would not be able to do a withdrawal.
Yeah, this
Yes,
is not a
peer-to-peer
passive.
works.
Oh yeah, no, this is not a passive program. This is not an investment program. If you want to, it's passive programs and cryptocurrency programs out there. Hopefully, it's not a pump and dump because most of them are. This is a pure peer-to-peer program. They will be able to withdraw. Probably, would you say when they hit the blockchain, that'll be a passive income? You know, like we said, some people see it, some people don't. If this is not for you, thank you so much for coming to the call. And for the ones who is for, then you're welcome to stay on the call. Everything is not for everybody.
I am
Yeah,
a,
yeah.
I
So,
am
so,
a,
so
I
to
am a
answer, so
member,
to add
so
a
you
little bit
know.
more, on that, Selena, as well too, is that if you think about it, I mean, the bottom line is we're accumulating our MG tokens, right, until May 23rd when it becomes available for 10 cents. So during the interim, by you playing the games, by you enrolling into people, you're going to be able to actually generate more MG tokens. So therefore, it if you look at it from a passive standpoint, it's still going to be passive, but there's a waiting period, right? So why wouldn't you want to promote a token that has a potential of going up to $100, right? Or it's like back in 2012 when I was talking to people about Bitcoin, right? When it was $12, I was telling people this was the future, and nobody believed me. They looked at me like I was crazy because it wasn't tangible. People couldn't utilize the token. They couldn't put it into a Visa card. But now there's technology, so this is still passive. But people have to see the vision. Some people will see it, some people won't, and that's the bottom line.
Do anyone else have any more questions? Johnson, I see your hand raised. You have a question?
Hello, Selena. This is
Hi.
Johnson.
Hey.
Now, I just have a question. Are you going to provide us with the recording of this session?
Yes. Yep. She recorded it.
Yeah, I'll be looking forward to it because I missed the beginning part.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Thank you.
We did record it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Ms. Page, you're next.
Hi there. So I'm trying to wrap my head around this. Lori is my friend, and she introduced this to me. She couldn't be here tonight, but I think I got a pretty good idea. I do see the big picture. I mean, I've been dabbling in this for a long time too, and I definitely see the big picture, but I'm just trying to make sure I understand this. Like, so you're coming in, you buy your package, you're sharing. I think Lori told me too, and I just wanted to ask this, you need to bring in at least 3 people. Is that, you need to sign up at least 3 people and have 3 gamers. Is that true? Is that part of the...
3 people at any level. Meaning they can come in at 250, 500. They can come in at $500 at any level they want.
So you do need like 1 a month within 90 days, basically, I think she told me, right?
Yes, that's easy too. Yes.
Yeah, that's not, no, I just want to know because she didn't mention that in the presentation. So I just wanted to be sure about that.
Thank you.
That's okay. That's okay, Selena. I know this a lot. There's a lot of moving parts here. I see, it seems pretty simple. It is simple in one way, but then not in another, if you see, and I do see the potential in the big picture and it's exciting. I guess, so you come in, you buy your package, you get your tokens, you play the games every day. I'm not really understanding how do you play the games as many times as you want, or how do you get to be in the top to get these MG tokens? I'm not understanding that part.
Ed?
Yeah, so by you playing the games, you can acquire those MG tokens by landing within the first if you land within the 1 to 10% percentile in the
Yeah.
game, then you'll be able to win the games. And depending on what you played, whether if it was the $100 a game or the $25 game or the $10 game, you'll be able to generate some MG tokens. So,
Okay, I
like
get
let's
that,
say for example,
but
like the 100.
how? What I don't understand is how do you get, like, is it an odds game? Is it like I'm a real
You'd
I
have-
gotta
Yeah.
have this in my brain.
Yeah. So you have the ability to play the game between 8 o'clock in the morning, or actually once the clock. So every game is 24 hours, right? So what's going
Okay.
to happen is within the first 24 hours, if as long as you're playing the game before 7 o'clock Eastern time, and it doesn't
Mm-hmm.
matter what time you play, you can lock it. So if it'll tell you whether if you landed within the first 1 to 10%, and if you did, you can lock your game, and that's going to guarantee you're winning. It's
Oh,
not that hard
oh,
to win the game.
okay.
A lot of people win the games,
Okay, okay. That's
I-
I just, I'm one of those people's got to know how this thing works. And
Yeah.
that's the one thing I wasn't seeing. Well, how? Like, what do you have to do? Because Lori's just like, just play the games. That's it. It's easy. And I'm like, well, but there's got to be some way that you get in. And I guess if you're one of the first ones in, is that kind of the thing? And then you lock it?
Yeah, I mean, you can play the game within the first 24 hours, any time. Whenever you see, because every token's going to go up and down, right? It's going to be volatile.
Right. Yeah.
So if you see an increase moving an upward trend, the AI is going to tell you which one is the leading player, so it helps you. So you don't have to, be an expert in order for you to play the game. I mean, literally, my 12-year-old he's become an expert on playing the
Okay.
games, and he's winning the tokens. But it's very user friendly when you look at the
Okay.
diagrams, and the AI is basically already telling you which one, and it's not always right, but
Yeah.
it's pretty damn accurate. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, that was one thing. Okay, I'm seeing that now. So then basically you play the games every day. Now my next thing is, so you get paid. Let's say you come in at the whatever, say the 6,000, which is 3,000. You pay that back in 10 days. Then you're getting paid this $300 a day, I think it was, or whatever. Now that is stacking. You don't get to take that money. This was my thing. I said to Lori, I said, well, do you take money out? Did you get paid? She said, no, not. So that doesn't happen. You're kind of banking that until the token is released. Is that how it works?
You start banking the tokens until it's released.
Yeah. Are you like, what do so you get this $300 a day, which is literally $9,000 a month or whatever. It's sitting in there. You can't take it out. It's not money you can take out and use yet. But at what point is it money that you can actually use?
When we hit the blockchain June 1st,
Okay.
or if you bring people in,
Yeah.
actually sell them a package.
Okay, I get that. The peer-to-peer. So you bring someone in, you get the cash comes to you, you give half to the company. I got that part. That makes sense. But what I don't understand, and I need to, is this money that you're getting paid daily that I see I mean, you have 90 some whatever $1,000. When or whenever, whatever you have, when is it the point that that's actually your money?
Yeah, so I can answer that question. So basically, in your ambassador wallet, as you're generating this income, once the token is released and you're able to purchase it for 10 cents exclusive for people that are inside the platform, then you're going to be able to use your ambassador wallet money and purchase the MG tokens. So then when it
Okay.
gets listed to the public for $1, you're going to be able to sell those MG tokens and swap them out for either Solana. You can swap them out for Bitcoin or any other coin that's available in that decentralized exchange.
Okay. And then that's where you get your money.
Yeah.
So
And
for
the
now
great
you're okay, this is
and the
making
great
sense
news
now.
and the great news is that we already have technology, just like the Crypto.com Visa card.
Yeah.
There's, there's Coinbase Visa cards. There's several different Visa cards where you can load up your Solana and utilize your crypto in that matter.
Right.
Now, the good news is that the company is also going to be coming out with their exclusive metal Visa card. So
Wow.
they're going to come out with their own metal Visa card, and we'll be able to load up and use our MG tokens in real time and put them and top them off on that Visa card. So you'll be able to go shopping just like you normally do, gas, groceries, clothing,
Wow.
whatever you want. So
Wow.
that's coming in June.
Okay. So now I think I got the whole picture. And it's, I mean, I was like, wow, but I got to have these, like, there's a couple things I just don't quite get. And Lori she didn't really, have that answer for me, which is fine. I know it's a lot, like she said, a lot of moving parts here, but I think once you get it, you either get it or you don't, like you said. It's either you get it or you don't, and you figure it out. And now that you've explained that, so you bank, you make your money, you play the games, you have fun, you get some people in, you share this because God, this is a great opportunity, and you get people to play the games, even the grandkids. I have umpteen grandchildren, boys that would love to play this game, and then you bank this money. Now, the day this comes out hits the blockchain, we get the opportunity to buy MG tokens with our Ambassador Wallet money, or swap it out, like you said, at 10 cents, which would it make sense then you would swap out every bit of money you have? Let's say you have $50,000, just for an easy number. You buy $50,000 worth of this token at 10 cents. And now when it hits and goes to $1, when it hits, well, I guess we get it a little early. And then when it hits at $1, now this is where you're going to make your money. And now this is where you turn around and cash out if you want.
Correct.
Is that right?
Yes, correct. But what you're going to want to also do is, why not accumulate more MG tokens by you selling the packages, right?
Yes,
The more
exactly.
packages you sell that are in your Ambassador Wallet money, right, the more you're going to be able to accumulate in May. Come June 1st, then you'll have a lot more.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm missing.
without having to purchase them, right? Because you have to keep in mind, when you sell an MG token package, you're acquiring those tokens. So the person that enrolls is acquiring those MG tokens, and you're also going to acquire those MG tokens, right?
Oh,
So
okay.
so while you're doing this in the interim, you're building your portfolio. You're building the accumulation of your MG tokens in your back
Right.
office before
Right.
it even becomes public. So without you even having to come out of pocket, right? Or use your
Right.
Ambassador Wallet money. So that would be the benefit of selling the MG tokens and using your Ambassador Wallet to enroll new members.
Because when you enroll new members, you enroll a new member, they pay you, you pay half to the company, do you give them the tokens then?
I'm sorry, repeat that one more time.
When I enroll someone for whatever it is, 1,000, and I get 1,000 tokens, they get 1,000, do I give them the 1,000 tokens?
No. So what's going to happen is, let's say you enroll me for $1,000 package, right?
Yeah.
So now I am going to receive double the amount of MG tokens, which 500 will technically go to the platform, and then you're going to keep $500, right? So you've made $500 from that sell, and then I'm going to receive a total of 1,000 MG tokens, and you're also going to receive 1,000 MG tokens. This is for $1,000 package.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, but okay, I'm missing something here. Then you're saying, because you want to accumulate. Okay, what am I missing? I'm missing something here. So you're accumulating these tokens. I get. You want to bring people in. You want to help people. You want to accumulate more tokens. Are you basically saying just so that you have more and you don't have to come out of pocket? I guess I'm trying to put the two together. Or are you saying, as I think that's what you're saying,
Yes.
or because say that you accumulated, just say 50,000, and it comes out now, you get first stab at, you buy I don't know, $5,000 worth, whatever. So what you're saying is you may not have to spend that money to buy any, but in order to get your money, I guess the bottom line I'm looking for is the money you've made in getting paid daily. It's sitting there. The time you get paid or the time you can use that money is not until it hits a blockchain at $1. So if you had 50,000, you could turn around, sell that for 50,000. That's where your money comes back to you. Not any other way, right? The
No,
company's
that's
not paying you.
But then you can also sell the packages prior to the coin going to,
Yes,
going to be listed in the exchange.
and
So
making
you
more
can
money.
make so
peer
you
to
can make
peer.
money right now and utilize the money that's sitting in your ambassador wallet money. You can make money by doing peer to peer. So
Yes.
Selena,
Yeah.
can you show your
I'm
ambassador?
already on there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
see how when I click on my package, right? Let's say someone wants to come in. You can see my screen, Ed?
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
so I click redeem. Let's
Yeah, I
say
can see
someone
it.
wants to come in at the 4-star founder pack, right? You will click it.
Wow.
You will redeem it, right? So I already have some. So what I would do then, I would go to Coinbase and I would transfer that package to them. You see 2-star founder. So
Mm-hmm.
you take the first half of your ambassador wallet, would pay for it, and then the balance will go to the company which you would purchase the big. Like someone come in, I would purchase the Bitcoin. Once I purchase it, I will click transfer, and I will send it to their username and activate their package.
Oh,
To be
I'm
able to
lost.
exchange.
I don't get this. I don't get. Okay. What is this? This is when you sell a package?
Yes, for the peer to peer. It's two
Okay.
ways. Yeah, for
You
peer to
sell a
peer.
package, and this is kind of the steps. I'd have to walk through it, I guess. You sell the package. I guess what Ed's saying is he's trying to get across that you want to sell the packages prior to make more money, to make instant money sort of thing, right? To make
Yes.
money now.
Yep.
But I guess
But
the
not
answer
only,
I'm looking for
but
is
not only just instant money, but then you're also accumulating more MG tokens.
right.
Keep that in
You're
mind.
getting, yes, every time you sell one, you get them and they get them, right?
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Okay, so
And
what you're saying is you can accumulate and then you can have that. You maybe not even have to come out of pocket, but somehow you got to get paid this money. That's where I'm not understanding.
When
This
people
accumulation of daily pay, when does that?
that daily pay that you get, once if somebody comes in, right, that daily pay is accumulating. If someone comes in and they pay that money, they're gonna pay some of it to you through Zelle, Bitcoin, card, however you're gonna get the money. That's cashing out of your wallet, and you're gonna get tokens. Does that make sense? That's peer to peer. You're getting money.
Yeah, I get that. Somebody's missing. I get that peer to peer. I get all that. I'm asking this money that you accumulate, $300 a day. Let's just say 90 days or whatever, how many days in a month, that's 9 grand, whatever. Let's say you got 30 grand in there. Comes to the time it hits the whatever the day is that we can get it for 10 cents. What happens now? Like, I guess the question I'm not getting an answer to is when do you get this money that you have accumulated daily? That's what I can't.
Remember when I told you it hits the blockchain, we will have it in the form of a smart contract?
Yeah.
That the smart contract, when I demonstrated, like if you were making 300 a day and you had 300 times 7, I said you will be able to withdraw 2,100 a week from the blockchain to Solana, and then you can cast Solana to Bitcoin to cash. Everything would be done from the blockchain from that point.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that's the part I'm not making the connection for some reason.
Okay,
Like, so this money
let me
you've accumulated, whatever's there,
hey,
you
so let
don't
me try to
actually just
explain it
pull
to
it
you.
out.
This is Barbara, Ed's wife.
Bottom line, we'll
Okay.
cross the bridge when we get there.
So there is 2 ways right now that you can get the money that you are accumulating daily. One way is the peer-to-peer. The second way is to basically swap to get tokens. And in June, a third way is that you will be able to top off your card. So the owner is going to come out with 3 cards. It's going to be digital, plastic, or metal. So then at that point, you can use that money to top off your card and use it for any expenses, use
Okay.
it for the peer to peer. So I hope this answers your question.
Well, yeah, I think that was the thing I didn't understand. I get that you can do peer to peer and sell packages and make instant money, and you get the tokens. That's great. And I get that, you're making this daily pay. I just wasn't making the connection of, I know you can buy the tokens when they come and all that, but I was like, when can you just take this money? When is it actually yours? So that answers that. So when that card comes out, then you could transfer whatever's in your wallet there, and it's yours just like any other money. Go ahead, spend it, whatever you want to do.
Yes, but let me elaborate a little bit more. I don't want people to think that you can take out all of it because there
Okay.
has to be management, right? A lot of people, there's going to be people that are making millions of dollars, right? So
Right.
we don't want them to wipe out the company either. So
Okay.
one thing that can potentially happen is that you can probably take out every Friday what you make in a week. So if you're making $300 a day, right? That's your rank up bonus. Multiply
Yeah.
it by 7. So that you will be able to top off into your card. So there's going to have to
Okay.
be management, right? Because we want to
Oh,
make
yeah.
it fair and equitable for everyone as well, and just make sure that we don't wipe it out.
Right, that makes sense. You want to keep it sustainable, so it can
Exactly.
exactly. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, thank you very much, Barbara. That was so yeah, and that's a lot. $2,100 a week is nice. That's a nice little money to take out.
Right,
But
exactly.
yeah, and then it depends on what you want to do with your tokens. Do you want to sell them at $1 or do you want to wait, be smart and maybe wait, because we know that these things could go a whole heck of a lot higher, right?
Yes,
Okay,
100%.
Yeah.
I've got
Okay. I think I got it now. I think I got a good grasp. Thank you guys for
Thank you.
answering my questions and helping me. I know I'm just
Of
one of those
course.
people I
That-
gotta know how it works in every way. I was like, really, I gotta understand it. And I just wasn't quite making all the connections, but I saw like, this is wow.
I know.
Wow. I was like,
Like when you get hands on, it's gonna be like a piece of cake to you. It's gonna be so easy. You're gonna be like, oh, this is so easy. But your questions help clear up, the different explanations help everybody else understand it. So we appreciate you. But for the sake of time, we're gonna move on to the next person. You have any more questions, you feel free to ask me
That,
in the chat. I'm right here.
that's very good. Thank you, Selena. Thank you, Barbara. Thank you, Ed.
That cleared a
Of course,
lot
you're
of
very
questions. A few people had that
Thank
same.
you. The other gal, she answered too. Dominic.
Dominic, Barbara, all of us.
Okay.
Really. We tag teamed you, and everybody got more clear understanding. I was the same way, Paige. I'm like, how did this work? What is that? What is that?
Okay.
Yeah.
Watkins,
Thank you.
Carolyn, you have a question, and then Bob, and then we're gonna close it out.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
I read in the back office somewhere, I'm not for sure where, about paying $25 a month,
Yeah.
$100 a year. Can you expand on that for me,
Yeah,
please?
we'll do that on the training call. This is a presentation call, so just hit me up in the inbox, and then I'll
Okay, no problem. Thank you.
you. Barretta?
okay. The peer-to-peer, I just want to clear it up. I have on or about $700 in my, or 700. Let's say I wanted somebody wanted to come in at the $500 package. How would I get them the 250, or would they send
Yeah.
250 to me?
Yeah, they
And
do
then we can
everything to do. I will help you, Bob. After this little
Okay.
bit, I'll help you with that, okay?
Okay.
All right, just inbox me.
And Bianca, I'm in San Antonio. Look at your messages.
That's fine too, Taria. If you purchase my brother for someone you bring in, yeah, that's fine too. You would just get a certain percentage of the check match, whatever level you on, which I'll show you the chart. Taria, you'll still be fine.
Yeah, I'm here. No, so what I'm saying is, like, say I came in at the lowest package, and then I brought in other people that may have been able to afford to buy much higher packages. How does that work?
Then whatever package you on the check match, you would get 10% of, or 20%, or 30%, whatever level you are on, you will only get that percentage in check match.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I think, and are they going to be adding an upgrade button soon? Is he still on?
Upgrade for
Like if someone want to go from a 1-star founder to a 2-star or a 3-star founder.
no. There, I mean, the only upgrade that's available at this point is from the director to the gold director to the platinum. Yeah.
He said they was, but I'll ask him.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure it will be happening here within the next couple weeks here.
He said about a week or so. So I asked him tomorrow on Leisha call. I mean Monday. Okay. Okay, everyone, thank you so much. Any further questions? This call is recorded. You can ask for the recording if you want to go over it again to understand it 1000%. We appreciate all the questions because the questions help everyone understand clearly. So on that note, if no one have any further questions, then we are out of here. Thank you, Dominique Barbie. Thank you, Ed. Thank you, Barbara. Thank you for all the guests that came on tonight.
Yes, thank you all. Have a great night.
Have a great night.